Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm finally getting out my base review video. Holy cow, it's been literally like a month and a half to 2 months, like crazy amount of time. So I'm going to do all the base reviews that people sent me, and some of them I'm not going to put in because they quit Clash Clans, or what was it? Yeah, they just quit Clash of Clans. So this base right here, he is a friend of mine on Twitter, good guy, and he's rocking the base that I did my first speed art on. It's a great base. So basically, I got nothing to say on the design besides the fact that he's got his two big bombs on the bottom split up. I'd recommend putting them together like the ones on the top are, because if they're spread apart, it's not really going to do much to uh, hogs, because they'll just blow half their health away and they'll be able to heal them. So two big bombs generally does the trick. And the walls, they're really good. I'd recommend actually going to work on your heroes before you start finishing up them level 9 walls. I would get your heroes to level 15 or 20 and then go for level 9 walls and finish all of them up, because your heroes that are higher level will be able to help you get a little bit more loot. Generally, they help a little bit more. And then after that, if you want, you can go to Town Hall 9 or Town Hall 10. But if you want to be crazy hardcore or whatever, you can you can get level 10 walls and max out your heroes. But it's a little time consuming. I'm not going to lie, it gets really boring unless you do pushes like every once in a while to keep it interesting. But yeah, so that's all I got to say for your base. Base is looking really good, and you sent me this about a month or so ago, so I'm sure you got a decent amount of your base upgraded from then. Alright guys, so here's the next base, and first thing I noticed right away is you're upgrading to Town Hall 9 a little bit early. I would have recommended to you to stay Town Hall 8, but you're probably already upgraded by now, because, I mean, you have most of your defenses upgraded, which is good. You do have your Tesla coils that I noticed that still can be upgraded, I believe. And there's also your hero and your walls. I would recommend at least getting your walls to purple and your hero to at least 10, because that's the max, I believe, for Town Hall 8. But otherwise, you're pretty much ready to go to Town Hall 9. The design, though, that's pretty dang good in my opinion. Lots of compartments, and there's plenty of misdirection from the core if you attack from the side. It looks like you can get to the core fairly easy, but actually it will misdirect you or direct you to the builder's huts on the bottom and the compartments on the top, which has the two cannons. So that's good. And if you attack from the top and bottom, it's the same thing. It'll kind of, well, not really the same thing, because on the top it's just more compartments to get through. They don't really misdirect you, but on the bottom, kind of gets you to go around the base instead of going to the core. So for being a newly Town Hall 9, I would recommend that you upgrade your splash first and then upgrade whatever you want afterwards, because generally splash is the most important, and then it can be whatever you want. And don't forget about the traps though, because them are pretty important for when you're trophy pushing. Like hogs, if you get two big bombs that are upgraded enough, they'll destroy a whole herd of hogs right away. So that's one reason to upgrade your traps. Alright, so here's a friend of mine's base. He has pretty good walls, not gonna lie. He's got all of his defenses upgraded besides his Tesla coils and that air defense. So that's good. He's almost done with his Tesla coils, so there's nothing to worry about there. While you're working on them, I guess I would work on the walls, which I believe you're doing already, so nothing to tell you there. Your traps, they could be upgraded a little bit. I probably should have got a newer screenshot of his base, because he's been working on it a lot. But the design, I don't think he wanted me to review that because he already changed his base design. So, I'm going to recommend the same thing for you though. I would upgrade your walls to level 8, and then work on getting your heroes to level 15 to 20, and then go into level 9 walls. And then after that, it's up to you. You can go to Town Hall 10, or you can try and completely max out your base. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. You got a great base, great Tunnel 9. Okay, so here's the next base I got. And first thing is the design. I've used this design before. It's a good design. It protects the Dark Elixir very well. It's got that square core like many bases have for farming. And basically, if you attack from any side, it's almost the exact same. Almost. Because you have an odd number of mortars, and so it's a little bit off-centered. But basically, it's going to be the same for whichever way you attack. So the design is good. So now for walls, them are good. You got them all level 8, that's great. And your defenses, they're probably like halfway to being fully maxed out, so that's great. And you're using all your builders, which is good. And if you had lower level walls, I'd recommend using one builder for them, but you got level 8, so that's pretty much good with that. But after you upgrade your wizard towers, and then, or I recommend actually upgrading your wizard towers, then going to your expos that you have, and then after that, archer towers, and finish the Tesla coils. And oh yeah, you got your cannons. I would upgrade them after the archer towers. Tesla coils are good, but you got them pretty well upgraded already, so I wouldn't worry too much about them. And then after all that, I would work on getting your heroes to level 15 or 20, and then working on your level 9 walls. And then after that, you can go ahead and upgrade to Tunnel 10, or stay Tunnel 9 and max out your base completely. And don't forget your traps, because they help with trophy pushes, and I believe your traps, where are they? I think you might have upgraded them once, but I'd recommend at least getting your big bombs upgraded because they are very helpful in killing hogs. Alright, for this next base, as far as Tunnel 8 base designs go, this one looks pretty dang good. I haven't seen replays on it, but it looks pretty dang good. Because Tunnel 8, it's really hard to defend, so basically you're screwed no matter what anyways, but this one looks like it could defend pretty well. Alright, so it does have some misdirection in it away from the core or the town hall, which is good considering this looks like a trophy base, but you're in a farming level, so I'm slightly torn there. And then the compartments, you have a good amount of compartments. Considering it's a Town Hall 8, you can't have too many anyways. You have 25 less walls than Town Hall 9 and 10, but it's pretty dang good. From what I can tell though, you are almost maxed out for Town Hall 8 besides your walls. And you could probably get them walls done in like a week or two, honestly, because level 8 walls are not that hard to get. And then your king, where is he? Level 5. So you could, that's really easy. Get to level 10, not bad at all. And it looks to me like you're aiming to completely max out your base, which is great in my opinion. But honestly, if you upgraded right now, that wouldn't be horrible at all. When I upgraded to Town Hall 9, I believe I had pink walls, so I was a little bit of a noob. Alright, so after you get to Town Hall 9, you're going to be off to a great start. And I would recommend, like I recommended for the other guy, to upgrade your splash and then work towards whatever you want to work towards. But splash is always most important. And then I would probably, if you go for level 8 walls before your Town Hall 9, I wouldn't even worry about walls till you like max out all your defenses. And don't forget about them traps. I always forget to say that, and I say it at the very end, because your traps are very important for trophy hunting. Alright, here's the next base, another Town Hall 9. And the design, I'd like to comment on that right away. I know I did a video on it. I did a speed, what's it called? Speed art, whatever the hell. Oops, sorry I swore. Wow. It's like first time in a video. Crap. The design, it's obviously a anti-hog design. And he used to be the record holder for Town Hall 9, but the design, I'm not sure how great it is. In my opinion, I would use the other Town Hall 8 or Town Hall 9 design I made a speed art video on, or speed build, that's the word I'm looking for, speed build, because it is more of a hybrid base and it works really well. So as far as your upgrades go, you're off to a good start. I recommend doing your splash damage, which you already worked on quite a bit, or a little bit. I mean, you have your 3 mortars done, but once you get your wizards done, then you'll be all set to work on whatever the heck you want. While you work on them defenses, though, I recommend at least keeping one builder. Let's see how many builders you have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 4 builders. All right. So maybe not keep one builder. Generally, if you have 5 builders, I'd recommend keeping one for the walls. But 4, that's gonna be a little bit tough. So it's up to you. You can use 3 builders for upgrading defenses and 1 for walls. It's up to you. I'm not sure. I'm torn. I don't see too many people with 4 builders anymore. Normally people just buy them. It's actually refreshing to see that. After all your upgrades are done, I would definitely work on your walls and get them all to level 8. And then after that, I would get your heroes to level 15 or 20. And then after that, like I say every time, then go for level 9 walls. And then if you want, you can go to Town Hall 10 because you're pretty much set. But if you really want to make your base look crazy awesome, you can try and max out your base. It's a little boring, cool to do because people are like, holy crap, when you're upgrading your base like that, but it's up to you. Honestly, I have no opinion on whether or not you should upgrade to Town Hall 10 or stay Town Hall 9 and max. It's really 100% you. Alright, on to the next base, and this base, when I first got the email from this guy, or girl, not sure what that name, I think that's Eli, so yeah, it's probably a guy. Anyways, I was shocked, like, look at how upgraded he is. Surprised that somebody that well upgraded is subscribed to me, especially Town Hall 10 because I'm pretty much showing Town Hall 9 attacks, like how to attack with a Town Hall 9, so it's interesting. But anyways, on to the base review. So, as far as the design goes, I definitely recommend changing it. It looks like you've actually had that design for a while because you're upgrading your walls for them 2 layers and ignoring the outer walls that are like branches or whatever. So, yeah, I would recommend at least changing your base design, which you probably have by now because you sent me this like a month ago or so. Sorry for how long it's taken, but anyways, your upgrades though, they're great. Like honestly, if you look at all of his upgrades, every single thing is upgraded besides his or is maxed besides his air defense and his archer towers. That is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. And then you look at his walls. He's got what 50 level 8 walls to get to level 9 and he's got a crap ton of level 10 walls. Your heroes, holy cow. I'm speechless. This is me just going like all crazy on this guy's base. He's got level 39 king and level 32 queen. Really good. And then your traps, they are pretty much maxed out. I believe you need to upgrade your small bombs a little bit and maybe your air mines. So work on them, but otherwise nothing really to tell you to do besides change your base design. And then if I were you, because you're going to be hopefully you're going to be changing your base design, I would upgrade them level 8 walls to level 9 because they will be more important because they actually take 3 wall breakers at level 9 and at level 8 they take 2 wall breakers, so just a note. But that's actually, never mind. I think for level 9 it's 2 wall breakers if you have Town Hall 10's maxed wall breakers, so yeah, I'd still go for level 9 walls. All in all, I'm very jealous of your base. You're doing really good. Everything's good. You're using balloons and minions. Love to see that farming, and you're up in crystal, almost in Master 3. So that's good. You're farming in a really good range. And if you have farmed all this with your base, all that stuff, that's really good. That's great. Good job. You should be proud of yourself. And last thing, if you're looking for a clan, you meet you do meet every requirement for a clan besides if you're 18 years old. Not sure if you are or not, so if you'd like to join, let me know. Anyways, on to the next base. Alright guys, and here is the last base I'm going to be reviewing. This is another one of my friends. He's actually from my clan as well, Sky Legacy, and so this is an interesting base. I haven't seen a base design like this before. I've seen similar designs, but yeah, I've seen pretty close to the same design, but a little bit different in ways. I like this one. It looks good. I would have to see defense replays to know how good it is. You can see down there, somebody got a 1 star on him, so you can see though that he has 50% on the outside of his base. So that's not really that impressive. But the base definitely defends against a 3 star very well. And I see he has 2 big bombs on the bottom and the top. They're in a group, and this doesn't really look like a hog base. It looks like them hogs would go right to the center, but I'm not sure because he's only got 3 defenses in the center. But I guess them are just in case hogs go through, but whatever. For upgrades, he upgraded to Town Hall 10 about probably a month or 2 ago. No, probably just like a month ago. No, it's been more than months. It's been at least 2 months. Anyways, so for his upgrades though, he upgraded his splash first, like I recommend. That's great. I didn't tell him that, but that's generally what people do. And he's got his expos up and his inferno towers up. All great. Now all he has to work on is his cannons, archer towers, and that looks like that's all he's got. Oh, and his air defense. That's really good. He's gotten very far in his base. The only thing that he has left besides defenses is his king and queen and his walls. Oh, nope, and his traps. His air traps, air mines, or whatever. Them are not maxed out yet. So, after you upgrade and max out all your defenses, in my opinion, I would probably work on. It really doesn't even matter. I'd work on heroes and walls at the same time because you won't have anything else to do. So yeah, I would do that. Otherwise, the base looks really good, really strong. He's a great member of the clan. Anything else to really say? I don't really know what else there is to say because Tunnel 10s, there's not much to really review, especially when they have most of their stuff upgraded. Them gems though, holy cow, 4,500. I don't like to see that. Get rid of them. Don't buy anymore. Alright, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully there will be a video out tomorrow with a new announcement of a new series that I have coming out with a YouTuber. His name is Easy Win. He is a member of ADTP. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting series, so look forward to that, guys.